Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working, and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? How's it going? I'm gonna remember to lower the music this time. Let's see. Okay. All right, we should be good to go. And we get to come in on such a groovy song. But welcome in, everybody. How are you today, Madrigal? Welcome in. How are you? Yemit, hello. Sassy, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Bear, hello. And Sassy with the 70 stream streak. That is a nice round number. How are you today? How's it going, everybody? How is your Saturday and or Sunday? How's it going? What have you been up to? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Are you guys doing Labor Day things, Americans? How's your day been? Hello, Bear. Blanks in No Man's Sky, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you enjoying No Man's Sky? Today has been a day of doom scrolling on YouTube. What have you watched? I'm not sure if we're doing anything yet. Fair. I probably won't be. At least I don't have any plans, so I'll probably stream. It'll probably be a normal day for me. But our continuation of No Man's Sky drops continues through Monday, so we'll keep playing No Man's Sky at least through then, and then the expedition will start at some point. So we'll see. I did see currently so there's a PlayStation sale going on. Alan Wake 2 is like $25 right now. So I think I'm going to pull the trigger on that because that is very cheap. Excuse me. Had like a laugh and a burp almost happen at the same time. That was very scary. Yeah, I think it's like $20 something right now. But yeah, I was also looking at because Amazon Prime currently has like a bunch of things on sale for Labor Day. So I've been like actually thinking about my trip and stuff like things I might need to buy, and checking if any of them are on sale. Nothing particularly special. Lots of reels. I've heard that K-pop song so many times. Wait, which one? Is there like a specific K-pop song? Is there one that's been everywhere? I kind of don't really watch. Oh, the one from K-pop Demon Hunters. Wait till Daz is here and he'll be able to tell you which one it is. I'm having a good time. I found a nice non-toxic planet with no temperature problems to call home. Just got to the anomaly and trying to find where to claim the Twitch drops. When you are at the when you're at the parking lot of the anomaly and you're facing like where all of the real stuff is, there's a guy at the right who's like in a little like rounded end cap. If you talk to him, he has expedition rewards and Twitch drop collection stuff. So if you do an expedition, like there's a new expedition coming out very soon with this new update. that you go to him to collect that stuff. He's also the Quicksilver shop. So if you do those missions that are at the anomaly, which are, you can find those missions at the giant eyeball robot in the middle that's like in a little square cube case. Some of the rewards is you can get something called Quicksilver. Quicksilver is another currency. You can go to that guy to buy stuff with that currency. But anyway, yeah, that guy, he's he'll have Twitch rewards or something. Lots of people doing covers. I've not heard the OG version, as I've not watched the movie yet, but the covers of it has been pretty great sounding. Don't tell that to Des, because Des will make you watch the movie. I one night I hopped into a voice call that they were on in his Discord, and I was like just popping in to say hello, and I said something about K-pop Demon Hunters because I haven't watched it. And he literally started playing it. Like, he's shared his screen and started watching. I was like, I'm not gonna be around long enough to watch this, but he was like, at least watch the beginning. And I was like, okay, I will. He loves it. Good to know. I stepped on a portal and I'm just wandering around now talking to aliens. Fair. Okay. Yeah. The anomaly is nice. There's so much to unlock there. Yeah, so much to do. So much to unlock. Every time I get there, like if I'm playing a new save, I'm like, I need so many nanites to unlock everything. I also lurked in a No Man's Sky stream. Got all today's drops for days. Sassy, you're just on top of things. Couldn't wait for my stream, eh, Sassy? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not jealous. Just kidding. I don't actually know. I have honestly not looked at what the drops are. Like, No Man's Sky. What are the drops for, like, today, for example? We get a To the Stars decal, some fireworks, the base building part, the aquatic colony, the festive jetpack trail. That's a good one. Oh, you get a little pet, a little short guy pet. And I think this is a shuttle. But you get I think this is an A-class also. I think they're usually A. A-class shuttle. Very cool. What's tomorrow? Ribbon grass. The Ice Atlas statue. Ooh, the Whale Stalker cloak tomorrow. Very nice. Get a multi-tool and then a cool, I forget what those ships are called. Then cloven grass. They must have been a lot of grass, because you guys mentioned grass yesterday. The classic chair. Love it. You get an emote, right? No, that's a base part. The holographic friend. I like the holographic friend. Ooh. And then on Monday, the flying pet. Very cool. And then I think this is a fighter. Very nice. Very, very cool. It's already 8 p.m. here, and I should be getting to bed before 11. Okay, fair. Will I? I don't know, but I have a better shot if not staying up. Yeah. No, I know. I'm just kidding. But what have you guys been up to today? Anything fun besides, I know, No Man's Sky, watching some YouTube? I pretty much just worked. Went out today. Nice. Was this... Wait. Went out? Or... What'd you do? I can't remember. Did you say you have another date today? Or did you have one? Or is that just this weekend? I can't remember what you said. Day number 3. How'd it go? Hope it went well. If you want to tell us, you don't have to tell us if you don't want. I'm trying to think if there was there's some more Borderlands game news that I heard. Well, lots of talking. Oh, that's good. I hope conversation flows well and all of that. I set up my parent communication site for the students in my homeroom, and my welcome back message included a link to my classroom wish list. And parents have already bought stuff? Oh, that's exciting. Sassy, what did they buy? That's so cool. Yeah, there was some, they talked about, like, post-launch content for Borderlands 4. I'm still, like, do I pre-order the game? Do I not? I don't know. Do I wait for reviews? I don't know. I normally don't like to rush things. I enjoy taking it slow, just getting to know each other. That's so fun, Bear. I'm glad. That's very, very cool. I'm glad that it's starting off well. How much? Hold on. If I go to PlayStation, the PlayStation Store. How much is Borderlands? What are my options? Borderlands Quattro. All right. Goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Base game is $70. Which is, I mean, more expensive than, I mean, it's just, that's already like, oof. The deluxe edition is $100. Deluxe edition comes with the a couple of, it looks like skins for the characters, skins for a weapon, and the bounty pack bundle. I don't know what that means. What is a bounty pack bundle? Oh, it tells me. 4 unique areas featuring new missions and unique bosses. Okay. 4 vault cards with unique challenges and rewards. No idea what that means. New gear and weapons, new Vault Hunter cosmetics, and 4 new vehicles with new cosmetics. Or wait, is that... I'm very confused how this is... These bullet points seem weird. Surely... Wait, no. What? So there are 4 vehicles that are... locked behind 4 vehicles or cosmetics for the vehicles. I'm very confused what they mean by this. Let's see. So far, a set of zipper storage bags for math centers the kids can grab and take to their desk during free choice, and some felt squares for me to use as dry erase erasers. Nice. So the kids eat them. When I set up my classroom last week, I had 3, but last summer I had 30. Oh my goodness. That's wild, Sassy. That's awesome. I'm glad that they're buying stuff for you already. Did you put a pretty rug in there? So in the case there's a lady who starts crying about it, you can you can say, you can get it on the wish list then. There is also the Super Deluxe Edition of Borderlands 4. That's 130 doll hairs. But apparently the Super Deluxe Edition, from what I've heard, includes all of the post-game DLC for at least the first year or something like that. So instead of having to buy the DLCs one by one, it's included in that price. But that's a much bigger cost. That's almost double the price of the game for that. So that's wild. Bear, are you going to pre-order Borderlands? I have 2 rugs in my room. Whether or not they're pretty is up for debate. Well, there you go. That's if any of the moms cry about it, you at least have rugs. Gonna wait. Yeah, I really like what I see. I'm hesitant because I didn't really enjoy 3 as much, and I didn't finish it. And so part of me is like, would I like? You know, do I want... part of me gets the FOMO, you know, of like, okay, well, what if I don't, you know, what if I end up loving the game and then I'm just out of these skins? But granted, there's probably better skins in the game, TBH. I feel like anytime those pre-order bonus skins are rarely ones that I keep for the rest of like a playthrough, right? So, and it's not like Borderlands isn't a game where like what you wear affects your stats. So, you know, there's probably better skins. So I don't know. And if I really like the game, then I can get like the season pass later or buy the DLCs, you know, so I don't know. Or I could just buy the base game and then put the rest of that money towards buying YV a base game. When is the map of the US? So it's educational. Ah, that's very good. That's good. That makes sense. But would he play with me? He likes RPGs, and it's not turn-based, and he likes shooters. The one thing I think that would trip him up is that the characters have skills, and he's not really a fan of, like, he's not a fan of hero shooters, but this isn't really a hero shooter, I would say, because I feel like hero shooters are more like Overwatch or something. This is, like, fairly simplistic, I think. Yes, you have a lot of options, but it's, like, mostly shooting. And then you just sometimes use your you know, one ability or your ultimate, you know? Right? Do they have ultimates? No. Was there ultimates in 3? There was like you could have a second ability. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Because Maya only had the little ball thing. It's been a while since I've played Borderlands. Trying to think, is there I don't think there's been any other gaming news. I mean, it is the weekend. And Labor Day weekend, so a lot of people have off. Let's see. Looking on Reddit. Oh, there was another, hold on. Where did I put this? I saw another No Man's Sky Corvette build that I think is worth sharing. Someone built this. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes, that it is. Yes, we are Lord of the Rings now. The Eye of Sauron is flying around someone's planet. I think this is amazing. People are so talented, yes, and so creative to be like, oh, you know what? I could build the Eye of Sauron's tower on my ship. So I think that is hilarious. I wonder what it looks like flying. Like that has to be so weird to see flying around, but kind of hilarious also at the same time. I think that just would crack me up to see. But what else? Been thinking about snacks to bring to Australia. And I'm going to ship said snacks before I fly. Like weeks before I fly. Because when I think it typically takes about 2 weeks or a week and a half or something to get there. But I've been trying to think of like American snacks that I could send to Australia that they don't have, and maybe make little like goodie bags for like everybody. So like when I run into YV or and Raph and Daz and whatever, I can like give them like a little box of treats or something. I have some ideas because I think one of them, which I think will be a big hit, especially with YV, because YV does not really like sweets a lot. I've sort of like, he has explained it, and I'm always on the fence and fully understanding. Because I know he likes like Tim Tams. I know he's mentioned Oreos, but I don't think he just typically eats sweets. And so I don't think like American candy would be something. Bugles? I don't know, actually. I don't believe they have goldfish. And so I think what I'm going to do is get like, I think I'm going to send sort of like a bigger container of goldfish, partially for a road trip, because I think YV would really like it. I feel like goldfish are good like road trip food. And I think one of our better like non-sweet treats. I'll have to check if they have bugles. Or my favorite smart food, white cheddar popcorn. That is Nom Nom. I wonder if they have that. I'll have to do some like research into like what flavors and stuff are very common. I've heard ranch flavored things are not very common over there, but I don't really eat a lot of ranch flavored things. So I wouldn't be like bringing something that I enjoy necessarily, but I did see a lot they were saying that like bringing like ranch flavored chips or something is fairly unique. Get the OG plus some of the more unusual flavor options. I was kind of thinking that. Like get the OG goldfish, but then like maybe I don't like the barbecue ones, but like I think he might, so I could get that. And the dill pickled goldfish. I don't like pickles, so that to me does not sound good. But I know a lot of you guys like pickles, so that might be your jam. But yeah, that's definitely not the flavor I want. Goldfish cracker flavors. I want to see. They have. Yeah, I don't. No, thank you. Oh, I see it now. Actually, on this list, they also have Old Bay seasoning goldfish. Pizza is one of the main ones that I really like. But I tend to like just the originals. Looks like they have nacho, pizza, megabytes, sharp cheddar, whole grain. I think that's just a limited edition Star Wars. Megabytes, cheddar jalapeno. Are the the megabytes are like bigger, I guess. Old Bay seasoning, cheddar and sour cream. Monterey Jack. There's Mickey Mouse. I can't see. This picture's really small. I can't see if the flavor is different. Or if it's... Oh, they're shaped like Mickey Mouse heads. Or some of them are. And then there's the colors one. That's just cheddar. Jalapeno poppers. Extra cheesy pizza. Oh. Parmesan original baby. Are those smaller? Because it also just says cheddar. So maybe they're smaller. Flavor blasted salt and vinegar. Pretzels. I think I've had the pretzels before. Then there's s'mores, chocolate brownies, and vanilla cupcake. Interesting. I've heard the pumpkin spice are actually good. Yeah, they're pumpkin spice goldfish. That is wild. I'm not a pumpkin spice. I am a pumpkin spice fan. I think I've heard... So pumpkin spice is not as popular over there, if I recall. There's pumpkin spice everything. Fair. I know pumpkin pie is not very common. Though, I feel like there are a few people... I think like Lego, maybe? Someone said that they did have pumpkin pie. And I think someone made it. But I did think about, like... Because I would like to maybe cook... Like, make my burgers or something one day. And I'm kind of thinking, like... It'd be kind of fun to do something special. And I thought, like, oh, what if I, like... I don't know, try to find, like, a pie shop or something. And try to custom order, like, a pumpkin pie. Or something, like, American. So that way, it's sort of, like, a weird... Like... like, a weird dinner for them. But then I've been trying to think of also, like... Well, I do think one thing that I'd like to get special, this is for Raph, but he told me that when he lived in Singapore, there are these Pepperidge Farm cookies that he cannot get in Australia. And they're the orange chocolate something cookies. And I would like to bring a packet of that for him. He says that they can't... So they have American candy stores over there. And he says that he can get them there, but they're pretty expensive. Or he's pretty sure you can get them there. But I feel like... I don't know. I might as well... You know, buy him a pack or something and bring it over there. I also thought maybe about getting, like, I was trying to think of, like, classic American cereals. And maybe getting some of the little, like, small boxes. Emmer's welcome in. And I was trying to think, I feel like Cinnamon Toast Crunch could be a good one, because I don't think that's very common over there. And I feel like that one does taste very good. Emmer's welcoming. How are you? How's your weekend? So I was thinking maybe like that. I'm sure you could get that at one of their like American stores. I don't think those are very common in like a normal grocery store. But anyway, so I thought about maybe putting a little pack. And then what I'd likely do is so I'm going to ship the box. I'm not going to put the packs together because I'm afraid that something might get stopped at customs, like going through. Mr. Maverick, welcome in. It's only been 17 centuries since I've been here. How you doing? Welcome back. How are you? How have you been? It has been a bit. It has been a bit. Oh wow. I can actually check. It has been 2 years almost, or slightly over 2 years. How have you been? We're still trucking. We're still doing our thing. We're gonna be playing some No Man's Sky today because there's drops. I'm funding a trip to Australia to visit some of my Twitch friends. So we've just been doing some stretch goals. Right now, the next one is we'll do a Lego building stream. Just been very, very fun. Schmoovin' through life. We love that. Making schmoves. Changed a bunch of stuff, but we smoothed up. That's awesome. We love that. What games have you been playing? What have you been up to? Have you been playing many games in this, in these changes, through these changes? I was just talking about, for my Australia trip, been thinking about making some like goodie bags of like American treats. But I've run also slightly into the issue of, because I do like this is not something I think you guys would know necessarily about me. I do like, well, no, maybe you would. I do love a good presentation, I am a fan of, like, anytime I have sent birthday gifts or Christmas gifts to Ivy, for example, I wrap them all every time. Even if, like, I don't need to, I'll wrap them up. If I'm like, I don't know, if I'm planning an event or something, I want it to look nice. So, like, I kind of want to get something, like, really nice to put the treats in, And I've thought about a few things. But hold on. I'll be honest, not many games. I did finish the entire Devil May Cry game series, but I got a new job, new degree, bunch of stuff, and I'll show up more and toss some support for the dedication, my dude. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate, I know people are busy, so it sounds like you've been very busy. New job, new degree. So I understand that. People are, people have lives outside of Twitch. So, when people can lurk or even just stop by and say hello or something, it is always wonderful. So I'm glad to hear from you. What new degree did you get? And is that connected to the new job or separate? That's part of the fun, IMO. I agree. So I've been looking at, like, I looked on Amazon and I searched for goodie bags because I didn't really know what to, like, search for. And there are some options. What? I gained a degree in nanotech and I now work with the military to help design some jet parts? That sounds amazing. You really are a maverick. That sounds incredible. Congratulations. Well, dang. Yeah. Well, dang indeed. That sounds amazing. Top Gun. I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. That is so cool. How are you enjoying it? That sounds phenomenal. Where did these go? Oh, it's because I'm on page 2. Lol, 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 lol. Wait, I'm gonna check my follow age. I'm curious. I can actually tell you if that doesn't pop up. You followed August 13th, 2021. Yes, you've been around for a bit. You've been around for a bit. So, but that is so cool. Are you enjoying the new military work, the nanotech stuff? Okay, hold on. Let me do this. I'm grabbing some screenshots. Of things to show you guys. Maybe you guys can weigh in on what you think. What kind of like goodie bag container? I've been here longer than I thought. Jetpack Mav, and yeah, actually, honestly, you deserve that name. you 100% deserve that name. And yeah, it's fun. I get paid accordingly too, but I love what I do now. That is good. That is honestly, in this economy, that that is very good. So I'm glad that not only you enjoy your job, that you're getting paid for it accordingly. That is the dream, is it not? So I've been playing a bunch of Discounty and just finished chapter 2 at almost 17 hours. I actually wonder, honestly don't know how many chapters there are. I feel like, well, I don't know. Depends on, me neither. That's so cool though, Mav. I also understand maybe why you have not been playing as many games lately, because you sound busy. I feel like working on jets, probably time consuming, probably a lot of work, and also getting a degree in that time as well would probably be very, you know, how do you balance that schedule, right? Hold on, let me see if I can find one more. If I search for a goodie box. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of adorable. Hold on. It's a lot of work, but the fun part is that I get to do a bunch of dumb stuff, and people think it's some mythical math crap. That is amazing. I could imagine. I mean, I feel like I should have nuanced that. No, you're totally fine. What was I gonna say? Well, yeah, I feel like anything that you're probably working on is something that, like, if you were telling me about it, I'd be like, and not really fully understand what's going on. Be like, yes, jets do fly, indeed. But that would be like the all I would be able to contribute to that conversation. But so yeah, it would be like magic, I'd imagine. That is so cool though. Oh, at least I played Metal Gear. Which one's RR? That's been a long time. Which one's RR? I've heard the new Metal Gear game is good. Is that Rising Revengeance. Okay, yeah. I've heard people say the new... Oh, I'm gonna spill my coffee. One with Raiden. I've heard the new one's pretty good. But I've not played it. What's it? It's not just remake. What is it? Metal Gear PS5. Solid Delta Snake Eater. People have been saying it's pretty decent. I'll be honest, I genuinely didn't even know there was a new... Well, it's a remake of the first game, if I recall. The military must have kept you very busy. Third game. Thank you, Bear. Thank you for chiming in with that correction. Again, I have not played it, so I don't know. But I hear good things about it. Did you play it, Bear? I played all of them. Oh, some of these are actually... Aw. I'm still planning on showing you guys some box options. But I'm actually finding more boxes. And I'm like, wait, this is actually adorable. Aw. I'm waiting on the remake to get it. Fair. Well, you've got a lot of games you've been playing. I played the first one and Rising Revenge, it's not gonna lie, but now I want to play the new one. Maybe you should. I can't remember. I wonder what game we were playing when you first came in. Let me see if I can... But so I can read your chats from like when you first came in, and I can't. I was trying to see by context if I could tell what we were playing, but I can't. Yeah, I can't tell. No. Okay, so what do you guys think? Hold on, let me look at one more page of boxes. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. But not related to me. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So, I was thinking about getting for when I go to Australia. Thinking about maybe getting some goodie bags or boxes to take. And like originally I was like, should I get just something like simple and plain, like just in a different color, like get just a bag, just get a bag, stuff it with treats. But that might be too plain. I saw these and I was like, oh, what if I get like more of like a box? Maybe like something like this, because that's kind of cool. And it could hold like, probably I could like, I could organize it more. Then I've just seen some of these. Look, this is like a little treasure box. That's kind of cool. It's kind of neato. There's also this one that just looks kind of adorable. It looks like little ice creams. I don't know why I would bring that. This isn't, you know, it's not related to me at all. But then I also saw these. That's kind of neat. They're Legos. That's very cool, actually. And actually they're taller, which probably would be good. But maybe they're the same size. Maybe the opening is just on the side. I'm unsure. But anyway, so I don't know. I also thought about maybe getting some mugs and like stuffing the mugs with treats, but the mugs, I mean, they'd be less treats. The red one looks like McDonald's. And that treasure box is cool. It does, doesn't it? The Lego one is really fun, right? I kind of like it. And I mean, we are planning on like, you know, maybe doing a Lego stream if we reach it. And I know like YV likes Legos. I'm fairly positive Raph likes Legos. And I'd give one to Lego, and he loves Legos, so I assume. And Daz loves Lego, so yeah, it works. So maybe if I got something like that and I stuffed those with treats, I think that would be. I'd be happy. The Lego box looks cool. There's not anything. The other options were like, do I find one that has, oh my goodness. This one has pizza party on it and a bunch of random things on it. I saw one also, one of the ones where I was like, wait, that's awesome. Is, oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me show you guys this one. I saw one that had like the box itself looked like a dinosaur body. And then hanging off the sides of it is a dinosaur head and a dinosaur tail. And I was like, that is so cool. Oh, there's one with a rocket ship and it says out of this world. But I was like, I could probably find one, I assume, that has like the American flag or something on it. But I don't know. I haven't felt very patriotic lately. Let's see. There's some Christmas ones. But look at this one. This one I wouldn't get because it, again, unrelated to anything. But look, they look like little fuel canisters. How adorable is that? I need to throw an F1 party. The pizza is very you. It would be. Did I take a picture of that one? Or no. If I search for Goodie Box Pizza, let me see if that. This is the one I saw. I've also, apparently there are some that are shaped like a pizza box, but they're also shallow. So that doesn't help me. I would not be able to put any treats inside, or like one treat per little shallow box. Pizza time. And it has little like ribbons, I guess, on the side or something, and at the top. But I don't know. That the Lego boxes are cute. I think the Lego might be the way to go. I also like that they're different colors and stuff. But look, this has like hold on. Yeah, is this is just a cardboard box, yes? It is. Okay. Hold on. That's exactly what I was like. It would kind of work, wouldn't it? One, there's this one. This though surely does not hold very much. And then there's these. I don't know why it says Piz on it. I'm not sure I like that it says Piz on the side. Seems like an odd choice. why not spell pizza or something else? But Piz does not sound great. Like it would be very cute, right? If you like opened up a little pizza box, there's a little. Yeah, that's weird. It is weird, isn't it? Why does it? These are 3.5 by 3.5 inches by 0.78. Where did I put? So this is 3.5. These are so small. They are $12. So that oh wait, yeah, they have a photo of one where someone's holding it, and yeah, they look like the tiniest thing. There's one that's 7.2 by 7.2 by 1.7. So like about there. There'd be not a lot of snacks, TBH. But do I do it for the novelty of like it's a pizza box, you know? I feel as you start getting larger ones, then I'm kind of just buying pizza boxes, aren't I? At some point, I'm just buying an actual pizza box. It's no longer like a goodie box. It's just I'm buying a pizza. Maybe I can ask Moose's Tooth for a bunch of their boxes. And do that instead. Where did the Legos go? Hold on. Goodie bags, Lego. Let me look at that again. So these are $20 for 30. I'm not going to need 30. But they are 8.3. So that's 8.3. So this is, hold on. 8.3 by 6 and then 3 deep. That's actually a decent size. I feel like that's actually pretty, that's not too bad. I feel like that would be like for that price and everything. That wouldn't be too terrible. I might do that. And then I need to think about what like actual snacks I then like put into it. But what is this? Okay, yeah. Let's delete all of these out of my OBS. But anyway, that could be a good idea. I think the Lego ones could work. It'd be kind of fun. So that way they're at least like not just like a plain bag, I guess. But then yeah, I think I'd send a bunch of treats over, and then when I'm there, I would I'd probably send the box to YV and then get the box from him and then just kind of put everything together really fast. And try to put a mix of some sweet treats and some just like, you know, American crackers and stuff, chips and stuff. But anyway, that could work. I wonder if I had infinite money, I would then make minifigs of each of them and include that with their bag. But I won't do that. But that's what if I had infinite money and time, that's what I would do. Uh, oh, Lupos, welcome in. How are you? How have you been? Have you been playing the new update much? Hi, how are you, Lupos? Are you enjoying it? I am enjoying it as well. I haven't built anything too crazy. I'm still kind of just slowly getting pieces, trading pieces. I did see that there is a bug, because yesterday we were encountering this. There is a bug with parts disappearing, like as you're making them. Granted, the bug I'm getting is that when we trade for parts, the parts aren't showing up in my inventory. Built a big ship. That's amazing. I'm slowly piecing together one. But yeah, mine doesn't look really nice yet or anything. It's just sort of there. I'm trying to build the Rocinante from The Expanse. But I need the right parts, and the game keeps taking those parts away from me. But I am enjoying it. I do love the new ship, and the new like features that has and everything. But yeah, that's so awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying the update. What have you been up to? Let me also look here. Kind of built a giant gunship, fully functional, Meals on Wings. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. I love looking at what people are building on the No Man's Sky subreddit. Where's my list? Oh, right. I also thought about getting, because I don't think, to the snack conversation for the Australia trip, I thought about maybe I should get things like Twinkies. And like, do Little Debbie's still exist? Like those kind of snacks, like, because I think those are very American. Do they have them in Australia? Because maybe not. If they, I also feel like don't subject the Aussies to Twinkies. I think that's the thing is I don't think many of the snacks, especially the sweet ones, I don't think they're gonna like it. But I kind of want to get it for them just so they can like, because I'm sure they've seen it, right? They probably are a little curious of what they taste like. Also, something I did read is like they don't have candy corn in Australia, but I hate candy corn. So like, but part of me is like, should I at least get a bag of that? I really should use No Man's Sky Reddit, but don't know. I mean, Reddit in general is a wasteland, so I don't know if I necessarily recommend it. But I do like seeing what they build. I mean, I feel like they could be like interested in like what a Twinkie tastes like, you know? I don't honestly I don't think I've ever had a Twinkie. Oh no, how unfortunate. Twinkies and candy corn are equally gross. Be nice to your friends. Oh wait, circus peanuts? Those are awful. I do not like those. Peeps. I wonder if they have Peeps. Peeps are when I was little, I used to love Peeps. At some point, it just got too sugary. Like I was just like, I can't do this anymore. It's too much. I've also heard like a marshmallow spread is not something that's very common overseas, but like I don't use that either. Like so like marshmallow fluff like that you can get in a jar is not really something. But some fluff and peanut butter. I don't think I'd be able to bring peanut butter. I think that's something that you can't send via customs, but maybe you can because it's like processed, but I don't know. Apparently watermelon flavored things aren't necessarily super common. I hate watermelon though, so I'm not gonna send that. Cinnamon stuff I've heard is not. Cool Ranch. But yeah, I don't know. Zebra cakes? I feel like what's funny is I can imagine like cuz I thought it could be fun like if I make these, I could get YV to try some of them like on his stream. And I feel like I can already imagine him hating all of it. I feel like he's just going to be like Australians have much better snacks than Americans, which is honestly probably true. But I feel like there, you know, you might be interested in some classics. I wonder if there's like, I know he's a big Simpsons fan, so like I wonder if there's like any kind of Simpsons, like, surely he's had a Twinkie on the in the Simpsons at some point, right? Well, Australia has my #1 candy. What is it? What is your #1 candy? I like Tim Tams. Oh, I like a Violet Crumble. Apparently, I remember YV said he did not like it. He doesn't like honey flavored things, I think. Or no. Maybe it's not that it has. Maybe it's not that it's honey flavored. It's that it has honeycomb. I think that's what it is. In the box that Dez sent me, there was a Violet Crumble, and I thought it was delicious. I want to have some of that when I'm over there. Give me that, cause I want some more. They're so tasty. I've also thought about like there are some gummy bears that I get here that are not like classic American snacks, but I thought about sending those just as like this is something I like. Bought a convenience store insert box and ate the whole thing. Amazing. They have them at your stores? I have never seen them here. I've never like been to. I don't think I can get them here. I'm sure I could order one, but oh, I had to order it. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I want to eat that. I want to eat that. I wonder if I search for Australian American store. I wonder what stuff they have there. That might actually give me some ideas for like what they don't have, you know? Nerds. Oh, you know what I thought about bringing kind of randomly? You guys know like those like gummy strips that are really long and like flat? I don't know what those are called, but I feel like I had those in high school a lot. And I feel like I was like, that would be something I could bring. I don't know if that's very common over there. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're like, I think sometimes they're sour. Like, well, yeah, kind of like Nerds Rope. Nerds Rope would also be a good option. I wonder if they have Nerds. Nerds is on this website, so maybe they don't have that. Jolly Ranchers. I'm surprised. This website has the Shackalicious gummies. Those are so new. They're also selling them for 10 Australian. I wonder if they have the what now? The Shackalicious gummies. Have you not seen those? They are gummies. It sounds like a fake product. But they are gummies, wait for it, in the shape of Shaq's face. I've seen them at my grocery store. Actually, I remember when I saw them, I sent a picture of them to Ivy and was like, I'm going to send you these. I think that was like right around the time I was sending him my first gift box. I wonder if they have like, is it Bubblicious, the one that has the gum tape? By region, hold on. There's so they sell wow, they have Twinkies on this website. I wonder if, you know, it'd be fun. I need to ask YV some questions about stuff he's had before. Like, I'm curious. So they have, I wouldn't be able to send a Dr. Pepper, obviously, through the mail. But they sell Dr. Pepper. I wonder if I could, like, run by one of these places and buy a Dr. Pepper, if he's never had one before, just to see what he thinks. But he could have, it's possible he's had one. My second favorite candy is an old man candy. What is it? I love, one of my favorite candies, which I don't have very often. I don't typically actually have a ton of candy, is the strawberry candies that you would find at like a doctor's office. Strawberry bonbons. Sugar. Is that the like malt? Malt. Oh, no. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm looking at them. I have never had this before. I do love caramel. I've definitely not had that before. I love the, hold on. Is it strawberry bonbon? Yeah. These... I honestly, you know what it is that I think I really liked as a kid is that they look like little strawberries. I love that the wrapper is. I'm realizing now I have always been a fan of good branding and packaging. But a classic. I love it. Same. They are so good. I think they're very underrated. Most people associate them with like a doctor's office. But these are delicious. I love the filling. I love the strong flavor. It's so good. Oh, Sour Patch Kids. I don't think Sour Patch Kids is very common in Australia. Hold on. Are Sour Patch Kids common?
Welcome back, Sky
Mutar!
You.
How are you? Oh, they are common and readily available. I have to ask if he's ever had one. Thank you so much for the 3 months resub. How are you? How's it going? How are things? I still have not been to the restaurant yet. Oh gosh, well I hope you're doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I was just talking about, because I am planning a trip to Australia. And I've talked about bringing some snacks and stuff over as like a gift for my friendos. But so we were just kind of talking about what snacks I should bring. But I hope you're having a wonderful night. It sounds like you've had an exciting one. Anyways, how's your weekend been? I thought about also, so initially, because I was like, because I've done this before where I've like gifted people stuff and I'll buy a mug and I'll like put the stuff in the mug. But then I was thinking, okay, that probably doesn't work here because the mugs are too small. Like I'm not going to be able to like put stuff in there. But part of me was like, what if I had like what if I still got some mugs or something and like just included it with the you know, the goodie bag, whether it was like an Alaskan mug or a mug with my face on it so they don't forget me. I went to a wedding I wasn't invited to. You crashed a wedding? Incredible. How was it? Did you not get kicked out? I'm super dizzy. Oh goodness. Are you home? Are you home already? So I don't know. Should I get a mug or something? What would be a good gift for like, you know, like what would be a good gift for my Aussie pals? I'd like to get them like, you know, just a little like, nothing like crazy, just like a little like, you know. I don't want to give them an American flag. I was like, what is there anything like American I can give them? But I don't know. Or I don't know. Maybe again, a mug has so many uses. If you drink coffee, you can drink coffee out of it, and they'll remember me when I drink or when they drink coffee. Or if they don't drink coffee, they can put stuff in it. Maybe something Alaskan, yeah. That'd be kind of cool. Cause yeah, I know we have like Alaskan aisles of like if you go to the grocery store, there will be like Alaskan you know, they'll have socks and shirts and mugs and stuff. So like I could find stuff like that. Bring fish. I know for sure I can't ship meat to Australia. I'm home now. I know the bride and groom, it was not a situation I'd be kicked out of, but I'm not like super close to them. Oh, okay, fair. Okay. That's funny. I feel like did you just like, did you know someone else that was going and you just kind of showed up, or were you just like, I know the details, so I'm just gonna go. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, there's probably like, I was like a +1 for like 5 people. Okay, excellent. That sounds so fun. Well, I'm glad that it was a good time. Glad it was a good time. I wonder, what is a wedding like over there? Is it mostly just drinking? I was gonna say, did you dance? Is there a lot of dancing? I hope there's a lot of good food. I bet you had a lot of good food there too. Hopefully. Interesting. You won't catch me on the dance floor. Oh boy. I don't mind doing a little jig, but I'm not like good at dancing. Weddings are all about dancing here. That sounds fun. I feel like I could see that. That sounds very fun. Yeah, I'm not like good at dancing, but I don't mind doing a little jig every now and again. Food was meh, but it usually is meh at weddings. Interesting. But your food always looks so good. What I wonder, I feel like I'll have to at some point look at like what your weddings look like. Like if there are any like fun traditions you guys have. That'd be very different from like an American wedding. Because I like hearing about that stuff. Like I think it's very cool to see how other cultures do weddings and things. Because there's like some that are so very different from what like I'm used to. So I bet there's a lot of cool stuff. At least that would be cool to me. I will say, I looked on here. On Reddit, there is a thread. When I searched for our Sour Patch Kids common in Australia, and it said yes, but someone said that they're in Australia having Sour Patch Kids. They're an American, and they said that they taste bad. That they don't taste as good. So maybe they're not the same. What if that's why a lot of the Aussies are like, I don't like American candies. Maybe they're bad over there. We didn't consider that. Our food is delicious. Wedding food is usually not so good because of price to performance ratio. Fair. That is fair. And I mean, if weddings there are anything like here, catering a wedding is very expensive. But y'all have weird artificial flavors in the US. It's not like that in the rest of the world. That's true, but sometimes it's the chemical flavoring that tastes good. It'd be funny if like I sent because again, this is for my Australia trip. Like I'm planning on like putting together some like goodie boxes of like different snacks and stuff. It'd be funny if like there ends up being like some flavoring that's like not allowed in the country, so they get like held back in customs or something. They're like, sir, you can't bring American Sour Patch Kids into the country because they're illegal here. I forget what it's called, but I believe it's a snack in Iran. It's like a white nugget with pistachios in it. It's so good. Oh, that does sound good. I mean, I'm sure it tastes great, but I don't want to get lung cancer for eating candy. You know what? I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm sure there's like something. I'm sure a lot of our candies are not allowed. Though I've actually heard, so I've heard the alternative more actually, that like people who are not American will have American candies, and they'll say that the candies taste more chemical. And that they can taste it. Like, they say they'll even taste it in like the chocolate. So like in Hershey's chocolate, which I agree. I'll say that like Hershey's chocolate in comparison to what I've tasted of like Tim Tams and like candies from around the world, Hershey's don't taste as good. They definitely taste sort of like lower tier. But I smoke for that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they probably, I feel like one, I'm probably not going to send a lot of chocolate over there because it'll melt. That's also the thing. It's like trying to figure out, it's called Gaz. Oh, check that out. I don't want to send a lot of chocolate because I'm sure it will melt. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Has rose water in it. I wonder how that tastes. That looks nom nom. It's good. It looks very nom nom. I would definitely try that. I'm not even necessarily like a pistachios fan. I would just it looks pretty good. The nougat looks good. American fast food is a lot more interesting than packaged food. That's fair. I will say I'm curious about like at some point while I'm in Australia, I have not had McDonald's in the US in forever. But I would be interested in trying McDonald's while I'm over there just to see how it tastes. I'd love to try some KFC or McDonald's in the US. That is also another thing. Like, Yvie has talked about getting KFC multiple times. And I feel like KFC doesn't seem very popular here. We have them everywhere. Like, we have them here even in Alaska. But, like, I could not tell you the last time I've had KFC. Do you guys, other Americans here, if you'd like to weigh in, do you have KFC often? I'd like to try Burger King in Puerto Rico. Why? That seems very specific. Why in Puerto Rico? McDonald's sucks in Turkey. Burger King too. What is it about it? I will say, I don't think McDonald's tastes very good here in the U.S. There's like 80 grams of meat in a burger. I wonder how much there is here. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like my mother has KFC monthly. Maybe I have just never been into KFC. Maybe that's my thing. Word of mouth, I've heard Burger King in Puerto Rico is different and better. Oh. When I was in Japan, I had McDonald's, and I could taste the difference. I could taste a huge difference. So I'm curious if it's any better in Australia. Yeah, I mean, the burgers and the McDonald's burgers here are very flat. They are not very, like, filling, nor are they, like, they're very thin patties. But I have not had McDonald's in over a decade, probably. I for sure I've had them since being in Alaska, but I can't eat garlic, so KFC's out for me. Ah, that's right. I know KFC is popular in Japan. I know it's a tradition for Christmas to order KFC. But, like, I don't know. I never really... I grew up maybe occasionally getting KFC, like, once or twice a year, maybe. But, it's never been, like, a commonplace. I like the Famous Bowls. I haven't had that. Is that where it's, like, mixed? Apparently, the Australian KFC did not get double downs, which, if you're going to have a KFC and not have a double down, then what's even the point? You know? Do you guys remember double downs? I loved double downs. I never had one. But I remember being like, what is this? The double down. It's where it's a chicken sandwich, literally. Instead of bread, waiting for it. Instead of bread, it's chicken. The chicken is the bread. And they didn't even have that. What's even the point? If you're gonna have KFC and not have a double down, unbelievable. Yes, but also have a garlic intolerance. It makes me very sick for days. It's so sad. I love garlic, so that makes me sad. Magical. I don't know why people thought it was crazy. It's just 2 pieces of chicken with cheese and sauce. I think it's because it's like, it's. When you say it like that, it sounds more normal. I think it's the idea, because it's sort of like sold on the fact that it's like, well, instead of bread, it's chicken. And so I think that's why, because then you're like, when you think of it like a sandwich, it's like, oh, that is odd. But when you think of it like it's just chicken and cheese and whatever, then it's like, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. But unfortunately, we don't even have KFC anymore. That's fair. Apparently I have never seen this. Oh. There was a Korean version of the Double Down that has a burger patty in between and bacon and cheese. Lorelai, welcome in. There's a duplication glitch for the Corvette parts? How do you do it? And welcome in, Lorelai. How have you been? I don't know, but honestly, I'm not positive it's like officially KFC. It might be sort of like another, but it's like a Korean restaurant spin on it. But that is a lot of meat for one, you know, for one go. They'd be eating all animals together. I know. Chicken, beef, and pork, all in one bite. It's kind of a lot, you know? Like, I'm a meat eater, but that does seem like a lot. Like, I think you can have, like, 2. I think 2 is acceptable. Like, you can have, like, a chicken bacon sandwich, or, like, a bacon sandwich, or a bacon burger. Where you have like the beef patty and bacon on top. But like, I think once you have 3 or more, that's sort of, you're starting to like, you know, it becomes excessive. If you have the part on your Corvette and you remove it with like the mouse, like, I'm playing on my PlayStation, I wonder if it's a PC only thing. Then right click, open space, and then apply changes. It actually gives you double the parts you took off. I wonder if there's a PS5 version of that glitch. I've been having an issue where I've been trading pieces for like for specific parts, and those parts are disappearing. They don't go into my inventory. They're going to pass out. Mutar, thank you for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful, I hope sleep well. I hope you feel all right tomorrow. But good to see you. Thank you for the resub. Have a good night. I just realized I'm not on your Discord anymore. No, I wonder when the last time you were in my Discord. Because we had a Discord and then I got rid of it. And then made a new one. So I wonder if that was when you were last in it, or, but, and that actually reminds me, hold on. No, it's because my Discord got hacked and they removed me from the servers. No! I meant to pin a join the Discord message and I totally forgot. What am I going to say? Let's do, let's do stretch goal, Lego stream. I've been meaning to do this every stream, but I keep forgetting. There we go. And for sure, yeah, if you want to put it in gaming, general gaming. I'm happy with it. I'm trying to build the Rocinante from trying to build the Rocinante from The Expanse. But I haven't I need the parts. I need more parts. After all this time, I finally joined your Discord, Lupos. I appreciate it. Yeah, follow age doesn't work here. I can tell you, you followed March 18th, 2022. But yeah, I want to see the picture of your Corvette. Mine's not anything special. Also, apologies, ads are going to run. I have snoozed them as much as I can. I apologize. A good few years, yeah. We can also, we'll BRB and then we'll come back and we'll actually hop into the game and stuff. So while we're BRBing, friends, stand up, stretch, grab a drink, and we'll be right back. BRB!
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
think I've used my Prime in several months.
And welcome back, everybody. Lorelei Lupo, thank you for posting your Corvettes in the Discord. I love them. They look fantastic. They look so, so good. And Lorelei, thank you so much for the 5 months and for resubbing with Prime. Thank you for being a Prime gamer. I appreciate it. I appreciate. Yeah, get those ads out of here. But yeah, they look amazing. I love it. I'm trying to make. I don't have. Lol. What is this? Oh, that was that one pizza place. Oh, and I guess I can get rid of all these screenshots. Where did I put? I would like to. My challenge for myself is. Where's the Rocinante? Where did you go? Expanse. Rocinante. So. My goal is to try to make something that looks similar to the Rocinante from The Expanse. But it's proved challenging, partially because I just don't have parts. So I've been running around trying to get parts. But then also I then tried to like trade parts, and it keeps deleting the parts that I traded for, so I've been running into that issue. So we've come across a few bugs. So right now, my ship kind of doesn't look like any of this, but this is eventually the goal. But I'm trying to figure out how to, because it's kind of like semi-rounded, you know? Yes, there are angles, but it's like kind of a rounded ship. It's proven more difficult, but anyway. That's going to be my eventual goal, but... that's a new one? Wait, which one? Was it the neck pillows? We were talking about neck pillows yesterday? Or the day before? Gather the controller. We shall see if I can figure out how to make the duplication with one. Right trigger, then circle twice, then apply changes. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to see that. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna also screenshot that so I remember. Oh, the one with the cocktail and bread. That one was from months ago. Sometimes I'll add a screenshot to my OBS and then it'll stay there. It'll just stay there until I eventually I'm like, wait, what is this? What is this though? Construction opportunity. We love that. Approve a warehouse, or my controller is drifting so bad again. Citizens have submitted proposals for the development of both a new distribution center and an industrial chimney. Excuse me. Data indicates a 46% approval rating for the distribution center, while 49% approve of the industrial chimney. It looks like, I mean, the tower seems like the better option. If there's no downside, it seems like the better option. So you pick up a part with the right trigger, then press circle to drop it into your inventory. Then circle again to close the edit menu and apply changes. Ooh. Okay, we will try that. Hold on, sorry. I am trying something. I read that you can kind of semi-temporarily fix stick drift on these PlayStation controllers by sort of like pulling up like the joystick and sort of just doing circles with it. And it does seem to work for a time, but then it goes back to drifting. But yeah. Okay. Let me... So when this update came out, the settlements update, I didn't really do much with it. So I'm kind of sort of going back to this other one. Oh, okay. Please don't lock me in here. How long does it say it needs? Oh. Okay, that's better. An hour. All right. Why are there two terminals? That seems odd. But okay. Also, I wonder if I can fix this now. Okay. It doesn't fix the... Oh, you're on the ground. How lovely. He's been floating in the air the past few streams. Let me put these on the ground. They were just floating for no reason. Look at that stick drift. Look at the stick drift go. Unbelievable. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching anything. I hate. Why are the you know, the Joy-Cons, they got a lot of bad press. But the PlayStation 5 controllers, I feel like people have not gone on to all of my PlayStation controllers have all drifted. What's up with that? Let's see if this will help. Because now it's stopped. But it'll go back to it. Yeah, so this is sort of what I have so far, which is nothing. It just looks like some semi-rounded. But I'm gonna, once I have more parts, I'm gonna make it more tubular. sort of like the Rossi. And then I've just have attached random things onto it. So mine is not anything special. And then I haven't really like... yesterday at the end of stream, I started to put some random like stuff inside just to see like the med bay and whatever. But those are all going to go away once I get the parts that I need. So then I can whatchamacallit? So I can actually build it with the parts that I want, whatever. Because right now it's sort of a mishmash of stuff. But yes. What's actually interesting is that the med bay and stuff all change depending on the HAB module. I have noticed that. Yeah, and which I kind of like. I like that it fits the style of the different interiors. I like that they had so many different interiors also. Titan stuff. I like the Ambassador stuff because again, I was trying to figure out the Rocinante in the Expanse is supposed to be, it is a military ship, but it is very nice looking. And so I sort of went for Ambassador, even though I don't know. Some of it could go either way. And if I really wanted, I could try to like... Oh, that was actually something I was going to do. I never did. Expanse Rocinante map or layout. Is there a map of the... Hold on. Not my artwork. Let's take a look at this. This is... So if I really wanted to get into it, I could try to like organize it in a way that even is similar to the show, but which I could do, but it'll also be weird because like in order to make the like rounded shape, I've had to like add different like, and I'm not done, but like trying to add more hallways or whatever, so that way there's like it's kind of more of like a rounded shape to it, because theirs is kind of like octagonal a little bit. So there's like, it's not like this is going to be just a single tube. It's like, you know, because there's multiple rooms. But anyway, now yeah, just copy paste, copy pasta. Anyway, I'm gonna keep that around because I might refer to that at some point. But yeah, the interiors are just so clean in the Rocinante. And that's why the Ambassador stuff is very clean. Even though it's like, it's very like retro futurism. Even though it's very retro futurism and very like bright white, it's not really what it looks like. But I'm like, it's fine. Just trying to do something similar to. But I like all the meme ones that people have done. They make me laugh. Let us actually... Let's go back for a second. By the way, let's see. You guys should have gotten... You're about to get... all but the last one. If you guys have been here from the start of stream. Because we're about to hit 2 hours, which is... we're about to hit 2 hours, which is the second to last drop. And then one more, and then you'll have everything. But we should be back tomorrow with more. Also, my ship... I'm glad that yours runs so well, Lorelai. Mine still is garbage right now. It feels garbo. But I was using a one of the like Sentinel style ships, which was so good to me, and it was fully upgraded. So this one is I have like 5,000 boosters on mine. Okay, maybe that's why. Yeah, mine. Where did you go? It feels so clunky to me at this point. I have like 0 upgrades on it. Whee. Besides like the ones that like come with like the different parts. But I have 5 total, but they're crazy good and all linked together. Oh, that is nice. I thought it was interesting that it does have like adjacency bonuses for like the parts. Whee. Over here, hold on. Freighter? I was like, where is my freighter? I called you in. Where did you go? We're gonna throw these in here. For the time being. But what have you been up to, Lorelai? What other games have you been playing? We can probably also... I don't know why I was carrying these, but I am, so I feel like I should keep them, because apparently I had some purpose. Apparently I had some purpose for it that I do not remember. This is... I should number these. Hold on while I organize. Riveting content? Dice Gambit, since it released, I don't think I've heard of that. Before that, I was playing Kenshi and Project Zomboid almost exclusively lately. Very nice. That's awesome. I hope it's been good. I hope you've been having a good time. We've been hopping around to different games. Loved me some Clair Obscure. Did I see this somewhere? No? I feel like we need to go back to Clair Obscure to finish up some of the, like, bosses I skipped. We did one horror game stream as part of a stretch goal for the Australia trip. We reached that, like, funding goal. So we did that. We did Sharks and Minnows. Been thinking about playing Alan Wake and doing sort of a Remedy Games playthrough in chronological order, or like at least like from when the game's released. Look at that. The drift. It's coming back already. Look at it go. Stopped. Oh, look. I can just shake my controller left and right, and it just moves. I hate it. Ray, welcome in. Project, Dice Gambit is an incredibly fun indie game. Hold on. Have I seen this? No, maybe. That looks interesting. I'll have to check that out. Looks cool. I like the art style. Project Zomboid is addicting. I've heard that. I know people who play it, but I have never played it. It's just sort of like a strategy survival game. Yes. Using a teleporter to teleport to the space station. It'll crash to the planet. What'll happen? But welcome in, Ray. It's just so detailed in every aspect. Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of people get really into it. Which I think that's awesome. It seems difficult. And losing a character is crushing. Yeah, I bet it would be. I bet it would be. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. It seems very, very difficult. Very hard mode. Oh, Bear, there's someone here the other day who was like, oh, I've been playing a lot of Grounded. And I was like, where's Bear? I forget who it was, though. Sorry, I know. Oh, one. I forgot to turn the music back on. But there we go. I would love for them to be able to, like, I want to select multiple items and move them all, and you guys can fill these spaces. Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, it was here. I forgot who it was. Oh, okay. I was playing against a character for 7 in-game months, which is a while. I walked into a trailer and accidentally got snatched by a zombie and lost so many hours. Oh, no. And it's like permadeath, right? Like, you can't... Can you, like, reload the save, or... Yeah, it's permadeath, but if you start as another character, you can possibly find your undead corpse. Okay. Is it? It's not an always online game, correct? Or is it? Like, can you run into other players? Or is it, like, can you play offline single player, sort of? Just that the power in the water would be shut off since you played for 7 months. Interesting. Yeah, I've watched a few people stream it. It seems very difficult. Yeah, the power in the water in whatever city you're in can randomly shut off. Oh, wow. Because that would be too easy otherwise. So you need to find generators and fuel and ways to pump water to clean it. Is it like one of your favorite zombie games you've played? It's mostly offline unless you're playing on a multiplayer. Okay. I think I've seen people play on multiplayer servers, which is probably why I thought it was like a multiplayer thing mostly. I think I'm just gonna have to buy a new controller soon. And Darth, welcome in. How are you? How have you been? Oh, I just have these sitting here. Very cool. Sell those. I want to keep you guys. Just for the novelty. Just because you're legendary fishies. Maybe one day I'll be able to display you properly. I'm doing pretty good, Darth. I'm doing pretty good. Man, that's a hard question. Zomboid, Dead Rising 1, 7 Days. Those are definitely my top. Ooh. I've heard good things about Dead Rising. My day's been great. Just chilling after dinner. What do you have for dinner? We're playing No Man's Sky. There's drops. We're just having a time. Been talking about my Australia trip a little bit. Oh, I missed you. Okay. There's at least more room there. This inventory... Yeah, these aren't the parts that... I'm gonna throw these back in here. Oh, wait. I forget that I can do this. Boop, boop. Moving all these to my freighter. Okay. Ate hot wings and fries for dinner from Wingstop. Nom 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 nom. Did you get very spicy wings? Are you a spicy wing person, or more mild, or? I slept weird, and my back kind of hurts. Got original hot. Nice. I like spicy things. So that sounds num num num. Though, admittedly, I am very bad at eating anything that still has the bone in it. I cannot effectively, like, get it. I always, if I can, I always order boneless. Because otherwise I'm like, I am not effective at eating. I hate how now that I'm older, sleeping and hurt too. I crashed yesterday, and or when I went to sleep, and I think I like just didn't move at all. Like and I think I must have been in a weird position. Cause I woke up like, what year is it? Like that type. It was that sort of feeling. So I which is, that's not normal for me. I move a lot typically, but I think I just like slept sort of Odd. My phone needs to stop correcting words I don't need correcting. I hate that. Love spicy food. I eat boneless wings. Okay, yeah, been same. Shady, welcome in. How are you? How goes it? Hope you're having. Oops. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Good day, mate. How's your day? It's still pretty early for you, but how is the day? Having banh mi before going to Zine Fest. I've never had banh mi, and I've never been to Zine Fest. You're doing everything that I have never done. I hope the banh mi is good. And I hope Zine Fest is good. What is Zine Fest? Like internet zines? Have you sat on a chair before? Yes, I have. But only side saddle. That's right. Like an indie arts and crafts market. Oh, that's so fun. People selling arts and things. What are you gonna buy? Have you already, like, thought about it? Also, you know what we should do? We should have this. So our jetpack lasts forever. Some friends have a stall there, so we're saying hi for support. That's so fun. It sounds like a blast. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope if you buy something, I hope it's super cool. Do I need this? Why do I have this? Why am I just carrying this stuff with me? Me with my random things. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's been a chill day. Just getting some Twitch drops. Playing Snowman Sky. We were talking about I think I'm gonna put together like some snackies for my Australia trip, like to bring people as like a gift. And we're talking about what I should bring that you guys don't have in Australia. So we talked about that a little bit. But other than that, things been pretty chill. Yeah, it's been a good day. Bring your own Vegemite. That doesn't sound like the right option. That definitely doesn't sound like the right option. Hi. I have had Vegemite sent to me, and I have had it here, but I do want to have Vegemite over there because I feel like it'll taste different. You know what I have not done that I'm kind of curious about? I've not flown this into my freighter. Does it have a special spot for these? We're gonna find out. Look at this chonker of a ship right now. It is huge. This does not turn on a dime. It does not turn on a dime. Yep. Yep. Oh. 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 Huh. Is there like... Am I supposed to beam down? Probably. I'm probably supposed to do this. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But still, that does feel weird. I did see on Reddit, someone posted a, there's a button right there on the left side of the door to get into the freighter. Like... Yeah, okay. I did see someone attacking a pirate ship, or one of the pirate freighters, where it has like the you're supposed to do like the run where you like blow up the spheres or whatever along the way, and apparently, like, so the player did a spacewalk from their Corvette. And they just flew through the row of those sphere things, and just by touching them, they explode. So they didn't have to do anything. It was very funny to watch. They take damage by doing that, but their shields were so strong that they were able to clear through the entire row, and then the little like little pillar thing pops out, and they were able to go through that again and take down the ship. And I was like, that is hilarious to me. I've actually not been on my freighter since this update. Can I quickly backseat for a sec? Yeah. Take 2 steps left. Okay. Twitch plays No Man's Sky. Okay, yep. You're welcome. Did I like turn down the music fully? I don't hear my song playing. Also, look at this stick drift. Huh. Is there... Are you doing stuff? You're doing stuff. I don't... Is it because of my music? Oh, it's probably because I turned down the audio, the music audio in game. That's why. Okay. Right. That makes sense. You can actually. It's I find it complicated. But you can attach all these things together and like have them do different sounds, and it plays songs. The ones that people have made are insane. There are people who will like make real songs in this, and it's like wild. I think recently I saw someone did a Radiohead song. Yeah, because it's like you assign like beats, patterns to the thing, but you can change like the key, the BPM. You can also change like what it sounds like a little bit, and it's like someone did Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah, it's so funny. I wish there was an easy way to like, if someone has made a song, to like download it and then like configure it to another set. I think that would be dope. Yeah, sharing it, because otherwise I think the only thing you can do is if they share how they've set up each machine. I think that is the only way to do it. But I would love, I think I just made like a little random. You can, but can you like add it to your byte beat machines? Because that's what I would want. I think you can play them in like, I know you can like, you have your little like byte beat player, but I want to like download it. I don't know. Yeah, you see, I want it to play like in my base or something. Let's see if I can. There's which dance do I want to do? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's just a Gek standing there. He doesn't look like he's having fun. He's in the like bar, not bar seating, but like that's where the people, the patrons go to just sit and take a break from the dancing. Perhaps, oh, my drift interrupted my dancing. Look at that. Unbelievable. The stick drift doesn't want me to dance. Hold on. It's a moonwalk. It is an unintentional moonwalk. Hold on. Trying to... Let's see if that'll at least pause it for a second. It's also because I like shake my legs a lot and I think it like knocks it out of... There we go. Look at him go. While that other Gek just looks on, wishing he could have fun. Wishing he could be so carefree and full of life as me. But, alas, all he can do is stand and stare and dream. Maybe one day he will be as carefree as his captain, but today is not that day. Perhaps he shall work the bar. The music used to be a lot louder. I remember turning down the byte beats because it was too loud. It was like too obnoxious. Because I'd be on the freighter and I could hear it in every corner of it, and I was like, I don't want this. I want it to be more proximity based. It was a bit too much. Because it's also playing out here. You see, these are much quieter. They used to be so loud. Let's turn the back down. Whee. Okay. Oh, I can hear... Or I did. I felt like I could hear it just a teeny tiny bit. Or maybe that was just the echoing in my mind. It's hard to tell. Okay. That's interesting how they parked this vehicle, or the Corvette. Curious, though. Is the hatch still open? We spacewalking. I like how, yeah, they just sort of... I like they just like made some kind of ethereal landing pad. Whee. We're just floating. Good thing we can breathe in no atmosphere. Oh, there's my ship. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, my ship is gone. Oh, look, you can see my... You can see my mech. Get in the Ava, Shinji. I would love if they also redid mechs. Why is that there? It's because I glitched my mech onto my ship, onto the freighter. So I think this is actually just hanging out of bounds. I'm pretty positive, because I don't think it should be visible. But because also I can't interact with it, so it's like not really here. But I am surprised that you can see the like symbol for it. But you're typically unable to build JetBrake's game, yeah. You typically can't build the thing on here, but I glitched it in when I was here. It's over oh, let me down. That's weird. What is happening? There's like random blocks. Yeah, so I put it here. So it must be like, hold on. Huh. I thought it was gonna be like right over it. Oh, it is. I thought it was a ship. I thought it was like, it is right over. It's just hanging out in the air. That's so funny. But yeah, so if I do this, hello? In the past, he's actually dropped down. Hello? No? No, you don't want to? Maybe they fixed that. It was possible to have your mech like on your freighter afterwards, and like people would jump off. Gonna go ahead to this fest. Have a nice, pals. Shady. I hope you have super fun. I hope you get some really cool stuff at the fest. Oh. Weird. I wonder what's wrong. Why you don't want to join us? Maybe they disabled it somehow. They finally were like, no. Stop adding your mechs to your freighters. Or maybe, I mean, to be fair, I also have not called in my mech since this update. Also, there does seem to be something wrong with my freighter. Like, what is going on here? This is not stick drift. This is... There is an invisible wall. Is it the stickers? Hold on. Well, there's a flag there, but there is a sticker here. Sticker there, but no. Is it the flags? There is something wrong. It's like an invisible maze. By the way, in 30 minutes, we will have hit 3 hours for people who've been here since the beginning. I think it might be. There might be something like the size of them. Something might be wrong with their hitbox or something. Interesting. And there are flags right there. So maybe it might be the flags. Well, it's an awning, but it's still the same type of item. Peculiar. It's common, though, for there to be random bugs and stuff when they do an update, so... Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a new controller, like, real soon. If not... I'm going to be bothered. This thing, I can't imagine. I hope I don't get attacked while driving this thing. Because this is... That was my freighter. So, you can have a base on your freighter. Now that you said so, I know I need to land fast. So that was, yeah. So technically, yes, that is one of my bases. Look at I'm pushing down right now. This is how bad the maneuverability is. I miss my Sentinel ship. I'm sure once I get it all, like, upgraded and stuff and have built it, fine, it'll be okay, but... Okay, there we go. I can't wait for the expedition to start, too. Yeah, so that one is... So there are different types of freighters, and that one is a pirate one. I forget what they're called. Dreadnoughts? I really like them. I love the way the dreadnoughts look. Where is it? Here, I can resummon it. Because it looks like a space whale, sort of, from the side. Well, there's a cloud in the way. But the way it's, like, sort of shaped, it kind of looks like it has kind of like a belly and then has these, like, fins that kind of go out at the bottom. And so it kind of looks like just some kind of weird space whale. Now I need to upgrade my little shack next to the lake. I do love base building, is the thing. I do enjoy a good base build. But I've learned that, like, I don't know, I've started to enjoy building smaller bases and then just decorating that a lot. Where is this? It's not here. It's on a different planet. Right? Yeah. It's not this planet. Let me see if I can figure out which bases. I wish my previews worked. Let's see. I remember it was a white grass planet. It also had I wonder if it's this one. Let's try. Are we warping? There we go. I was like, hello? We teleporting? It also had runaway mold, but Can't remember which. I don't think I need to change the name of the base. But I made a little home for this guy, and I was very happy with it. Ah, I know exactly which mission you're talking about. You have to go to like the different towers, right? Communication towers. Wait for it. Wait for it. Also, I'm kind of curious how things look. Is this the place? It looks like the right... Yeah, it is. Okay. I couldn't see because... I couldn't tell because my ship is huge. Been trying to build, like, more confined spaces. I haven't finished this yet. But, like... I wanted to make a little home for this guy. So that's his little workstation. There's stuff that's gonna go here, but this is his little bedroom. Oh, let me move my ship. It's sort of in a terrible spot. Put that there. It's blocking my view. Oops. Sit down. That's what I meant. There we go. Oh. Ah, the drift! Drift strikes again. Anyway, I've taken some photos of me sitting on this bed looking out the window because I think it's cool. It looks better in the daytime. Oh, also ads are gonna start. Let's BRB. Maybe it'll be daytime by the time you guys come back. If you need to stand up, stretch, etc., now's a perfect time to go do so. Grab a snack, grab a drink. We'll go for probably 45 minutes or so.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
It muted on my Stream Deck. Thank you for telling me because I would not have realized that. But welcome back. I said, apparently it is still nighttime. I was hoping it was going to be daytime by the time we came back, but it is not. I really wanted you to see what it looks like. I do they updated how the windows looked and like reflections and stuff. I feel like I can't see a difference. It used to be kind of, admittedly, there's still like dirt on the windows, which I don't really love, but it's less like I feel like I can see clearer through it, like it's sharper. I feel like they probably put the dirt there so it's not like, if it's like too clear, it almost looks like there's probably not a window. So it needs like something, but anyway, I've started to, what I was saying, I've started to like make smaller spaces for some of my bases and then just trying to decorate it really like, you know, so that it looks very like lived in, I guess. Because I used to build like huge bases and then trying to make it look nice afterwards is always a pain because they were just like, oh look, the sun's coming up. It was just like such a pain to keep it all furnished and whatever. But then, so I've started to build like smaller, tried to build more smaller bases, but I haven't finished this one. I spent so much time on this room and I was like, okay, cool, I'm done. Gonna take a break for now, and then I never came back to it. But I still like this. I think this is one of the more cozy things I've built playing. Just want to see. It is very pretty. I love this game. The game is so like there's so many pretty visuals and stuff. I love it. I am like about to just look up prices on controllers. I had these swapped out last time. For new controllers. I don't even remember when that was. What is that? Oh, I was using that to resize things. Got. Oh yeah, by the way, for those who don't know, this is a base part that actually used to not have any functionality, but now it does. You can store multi-tools in here. So like these are the ones I have backed up. These are the ones I currently have on me. But you can archive multi-tools if there's something you want to keep for later because you maybe like the look of it or something, but you're not actually using it. I don't have a teleporter here, do I? I don't. I need to get back to my summon. Whee! Let's do some autopilot. Take me to the station. While we're autopiloting, actually. PS5 controller. 74. So expensive. Such expensive. I wonder, does the what is the like Pro controller? What is that called? The Edge is so expensive. I wonder, does it have as bad of drift? Drifting issues? I know it has replaceable sticks. But I feel like I need to research. If it's like a better controller. Are there like services where you can get your PS5 controllers fixed? Ugh. It's just so bad. Okay. All right. Let's go to the station. Yeah, the handling on this is, I can, especially in comparison to what my other ship was like, this feels like just such a chonker. It does not feel very quick. We need to go to the settlement. Looks like there's a thing going. Oh, hello. Your settlements. But we will, by the way, we will be back tomorrow. For those that are needing drops and stuff, we'll be back tomorrow with some more. And then I'm not sure what we'll do after drops are over. Do we go back to Discounty? Do we start Alan Wake? Do we play that other game that I still haven't accepted a code for but was offered a code for? I don't know. I haven't decided. All right. Oh, we need silver for this next thing. Does my other ship have... Say, look at this guy. If we need to go farm some silver, I'll go do that in this guy. You don't. We just must be running low. Let me go... Oh, wait. Do I have a... Wait for it. Hold on. Let me check my... Let me check my teleporter real fast. Do I have a base that has silver as a mineral? Or like a farm? I don't know. Actually. Where's my home? Is it this? Yes. Hold on. If I made a silver, there's gold. Aha! Look at that. Past Jet was smart and made a silver farm. I have not been here probably since I made it. Because I could not even remember that I had made it. There you go. Give silver. Is a small little silver farm I made on this planet. I think this planet also has something else. It has magnetized ferrite or something. Rusted metal. Yeah. Look at this planet. The gravity's so low. Okay. Let's go back. Smart. I think there's still a few different resources that I don't have bases for. At some point we'll have to build more. Might be back, but I've got to go. Take care, Mom. If you're not on when I get back, bye-bye. I hope you have a good one, Bear. We'll only be on for another, like, 20, 30 minutes or something, so maybe not. But thank you for being here. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow, if we're on tomorrow, which we should be. But I hope you have a good night. Let's go. Oh, the tower. It's going. It's towering. Can I turn this in here? Yeah. Construction started. The final fit out. How long will you take? An hour. I think it's about an hour for everything. This guy. This will be cool. Hopefully my citizens will be happy. I like that I can access that computer from here. 17 people. They have an 11% happiness. It's not good. Not very productive. Our current debt is going up. We are, not producing enough. Oh, right. We produce 75,000 units a day, but it costs 300,000 units for us to live. Sentinel alert has gone up. I really want to be able to fly on the Steam Deck. Not fire weapon. Oh, A! I see. I really want A to be fly on the Steam Deck. Not fire weapon, but every time I get the ship, I press A, end up firing. Likely I haven't fired anyone yet. Good call, good call. There is controller binding. If you really want to change it. But you should be able to update it. It has a repressive atmosphere built on cursed ground. Goodness. Well, hopefully building more stuff will help. Let's run around. We'll get more parts for the last bit of stream. Just kind of lounge. I might, before I fire at someone, I haven't played on Switch in a long time, but I wonder if that's with the binding. Oh, maybe. I know every time I, like, play No Man's Sky and then start going to other games, going back to the games, I feel like I have to relearn the controls for games I was playing. This is such an old game that I think sometimes some of the bindings may not, like, feel as natural sometimes. With other newer games. Oh. We almost did a flip somehow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we do after this. I'll have to think about... Am I feeling more discounty? Am I feeling... starting Alan Wake? Again, I don't know. If I were to get Borderlands 4, I don't know. Would we play that on stream? I don't know. I haven't decided. A also is for the jetpack. That could be why. Yeah, that could make sense. Yeah. Where is... Let's go that direction. See, I don't know what we'll play like this next week. Did I get everything? I did. More ambassador parts. You love to see it. Okay. There was some... Oh, you know what we also didn't finish? The root trees. Maybe this next week we go back and finish some of the games that I sort of didn't finish. Going back to the retreat's going to be difficult. I'm sure I'm going to have forgotten everything that I was doing at that point. I also need to think about... I've talked about when I'm on my Australia trip. I don't know if I can't, like, that one's gonna be difficult to like, because we're already like mostly done, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to start that one over. What was I gonna say? When I'm on my Australia trip, I would like to do something like, just so you guys aren't without content for 3 weeks. Maybe like upload some videos to my YouTube, like of me playing a game. I would imagine it would probably be like a narrative-heavy game. And so I just pre-record it and then have it like scheduled to go out while I'm gone. just to my VOD channel. That'd be fun, yeah. I need to think of what game that should be, because I feel like it needs to be a, like, it can't just be like a game with a lot of action or something, because that would not be fun to watch without interaction, I don't think, right? So I feel like it needs to be, it needs to be something kind of narrative. I need to figure out what would be. I need to look through, like, my games list, and then maybe, like, give you guys a vote or something. Maybe think of, like, two, give you guys 2 options, and then have you vote. Don't necessarily want it to be super long either, because I feel like that it may not be very enjoyable, or as enjoyable to watch something just pre-recorded, so, like, maybe make it shorter. A shorter game with a decent narrative. I'll have to figure something out. Come on. Don't see. If we unlock the podcast, that could be something. Oh, that's actually a great idea too. That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. That'd probably be very fun to listen to while on the trip. So yeah, hopefully if we unlock that, that would be, I think that's a good idea. Because that might even be more fun than like a yeah. So after the Lego goal, it's the next one. And it's not as a big of a goal. I believe that one is 100. So could be doable. Could be doable if we reach this next goal. But yeah, that's a good idea. Because I hadn't even thought about, like, how I would release that. But if I was able to get it recorded before, that'd be great. And that way it's a conversation. Probably, I mean, it'd sound like, it'd be like a real podcast. It'd be great. I'd love to have some of the Aussies on different episodes. Some other guests. It's gonna be very fun. Oh gosh. Hello? Up we go. We're doing it. Imagine having this good of traction. Alright, let's see if there's... How far is that? 573, 1,000. Trying to go... Well, we might as well. Good idea, Magical. I really like that. should be another one. Oh. I think that's closer. If you even upload something D&D related, you could create your child character or do an art stream, design your character, or just art stream. That's also true. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. I definitely like if we reach the podcast goal. I definitely like that because that wouldn't be too bad. Like if I did because it's gonna be 10 episodes, and if I like if I you know, did like across the 3 weeks, like every couple of days there was a new one, that'd be pretty good. And they're probably gonna only be like an hour to an hour and a half long or something. So I feel like that'd be very like watchable, you know, like not a huge time commitment, but we'll see. It's a good idea. Drones, leave me alone. You see nothing. Where's my... Damn it. Where was I headed? There. Yeah, I think, did I get... Yeah, I should have gotten... If you've been here since the beginning of stream, you should have received all of... Yeah. The drops at this point, but we'll go for just a little bit longer. Just for the people who maybe came in just a little bit later. Look at all that sodium. I'm out of running while watching you and just fell in a huge hole I caught at the last second. Used my jetpack to... Oh, good call. That is hilarious. Yeah, that can happen. Very dangerous. I think when we teleported, it canceled out the, like, shutdown of the Sentinels. Give. So have I used this yet? No. We'll go ahead, we'll get maybe 3 more. We'll find 3 more buried things, and then we'll stop there. Welcome in, Coarta. Welcome in. How are you? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What was I gonna say though? I actually thought about maybe doing my second Disco Elysium playthrough while I was gone and like record that. But I'm not sure if people would be as interested. I don't know what it means either. Fair. Fair. Are you a No Man's Sky player? Have you been getting your drops? We just got all of ours. We're gonna go for another, like, until we find 3 more of these. And we'll call it a day. Kinda. Fair. Have you played much of this update at all? How far is... That's 1,000 units. I don't know why sometimes it tells me the distance and sometimes it tells me the time. Okay, that other one was further. Just picked it back up again for the ship build. Nice. I've been enjoying it. I'm still getting ship parts. But, so the one that I've built is like not very cool at this point, but it's fine. I also need to wait for them. It seems like there's currently a bug with the way trading parts works. Punch lasers! Welcome in! We have Za. Welcome in. Did you bring some Za? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? How was your stream, Punch Lasers? How was Fallout New Vegas? Friends, I have a short raid video to show you. Enjoy. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your 4th favorite streamer. Yeah, 4th. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, aw, Snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this siesta fiesta the absolute besta. Got a jet? And welcome back, everybody. Let's see, who do we have here? Za, welcome in. Punch Lasers, hello. How was stream? Mixdelirium, hello, welcome in. And you did bring some Za. You brought a Za emote. I appreciate that. Canadian Jet, hello, how are you? Jonzo, welcome in. Zoomer Lingo, welcome in, everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're just playing some No Man's Sky. There's currently a there's an update that happened last week, so we've been playing that. We are a little bit towards the end of our stream, but I appreciate you guys coming in, and I hope you had a wonderful stream. A side note, 4 people coming in. I know what it's like after a stream, so if you're like, you know, tired, hungry, need a snack or something, you know, make sure you take care of yourself. Do your thing. I appreciate you all doing. We are thrilled that you were on for us to raid. I'm so glad. I'm glad that I was on. How was stream? How was Fallout New Vegas? I have actually never played a Fallout game, but I hear there's rumors that they might be remaking 3? Question mark? If so, I'm sort of tempted to play that. We finished it! Finally! Excellent. Was this your first time playing it? Did you enjoy it? Rude. Did you enjoy it? I have never played a single Fallout game, though I have randomly watched a bunch of videos about Fallout. I don't know if you guys know, like, do you know about iceberg videos? How are you liking the new patch? I'm enjoying it. The shipbuilding stuff is very cool. We're currently riding around on this planet picking up some more parts. But I've built something. It's not very impressive. I want to eventually build the Rocinante from The Expanse, because I love The Expanse. But it's gonna take a bit and some finagling of parts. So yeah. But I think I could make something that looks like it, an approximation. I played it previously, but made some wrong choices and ended the game extremely quickly. It is better the second time through, but I think I still like 3 better. Okay. Well, that would be fun if they end up remaking 3 then. I have heard a lot of good stuff about 3. But I don't know if you guys know what the like iceberg videos are, but you can typically find like you know, there's like Fallout iceberg, and it's like it starts off at the like top of the iceberg where it's like these are maybe here's some lore secrets that probably most people know, and then as it goes down the iceberg, it's like stuff that's more and more obscure. And so I've watched like random lore stuff about Fallout, but I have not played a single Fallout game. So honestly, a lot of the stuff that I've heard, I don't really remember or doesn't fully make sense to me because I don't know the context, but like I have some understanding of the game. But I just find those, I really enjoy them. They're fun to listen to. I can tell you the channel that I've watched. Actually recommended it to YV the other day because he loves Fallout. Fallout Iceberg. Epic Nate is the one. There's a bunch of different people who do iceberg videos, but Epic Nate is the one that I've watched more of. And they're like, each one is like an hour long. So if you guys are fans of like longer videos, that is, you should check it out. I do enjoy long form content on YouTube. I am more of that guy than like a shorts person. So so yeah, that's my jam. But if you like lore, if you love stuff like that, it's probably pretty fun to check out. Those pirates don't scare me. Look at that pirate. Look at him go. I wish my freighter would attack it. So we're digging up these things because they have the ship parts that we need. But I'm glad that you had a good stream. Again, also punch lasers. I know what it's like, so please make sure you take care of yourself if you need a raid and run, you need a lounge lurk, grab some water, grab a snack, etc. We will be ending here probably in like 5 minutes. But I'm very thankful for you guys bringing the raid in. Always good to have you guys here. I was just talking about what I might be doing next week. I'm not really sure what the plan is. So drops run through Monday. So I plan on at least streaming this through Monday. But after that, I'm not really positive. Pirates pulled up on me in my Corvette. How did it go? I mean, yours seems to handle pretty well, from what it sounds like. Mine would do terribly. Oh, look, a downed freighter. Mine would just do terribly. Let's see if there's well, they died in about 8 seconds. Okay, fair. Yeah, mine also doesn't have, mine has weapons on it, but it has like none of the companion upgrades to go with it or anything. So it would be, I would try to like escape, I think. If I got attacked while in my Corvette, I would 100% just try to escape. It would be such a pain. It can't turn with anything, and the weapons are like not very strong. Ruh-roh. Yeah, so I don't know. I think Punch Lasers, I think you guys have played a lot of the Remedy games. One of my thoughts is to start with Alan Wake and go Alan Wake, Quantum Break, Control, and then Alan Wake 2. I've already played Control before, a long time ago. I love Control. Big Remedy fans, yeah. I love Control, but I've never played Alan Wake, and I want to play Alan Wake 2, because I know there's Control-related stuff in it, but I want to play Alan Wake 1, and because I was thinking about that, I was like, wait, well, what if I just did it all? So I'm thinking about starting Alan Wake 1 very soon. So but we might, I don't know if maybe I might do something like maybe part of next week we skipped a couple of games, like I was in the middle of some, then we moved on. Might go back to some games for like a few days and then maybe start Alan Wake 1 maybe towards the end of the week or something. I don't know. Picking games can be difficult. I think, though, I will tell you, I'll warn you now, I think I might do Alan Wake 1 on easy and just kind of, like, zoom through that. I think I might just zoom through Alan Wake 1 and then, also don't mind my controller drift. Zoom through Alan Wake 1, enjoy, Quantum Break, replay Control. I love Control so much. And then Alan Wake 2. And currently Alan Wake 2 is on sale on PlayStation. And so see, look how fast this ship is. It's just so good. Easy mode is Alan Wake letting AI write his novels. Don't say that. I see, I've heard different, though. I've heard easy mode is actually kind of still difficult. I don't know if that's true. That's Sentinel Pillar. Where's my settlement? Hello? No? My settlement is hiding. I've heard that it's still difficult. I remember some parts that were a little challenging on any mode. Okay. You see, I think that'd be fine. I've heard, like, because I have heard it's difficult. Like, that it's not necessarily an easy game, and maybe some of that is because it is a bit older, too. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, there you are. Like, so maybe some of the controls and mechanics aren't. I played Witcher 3 on easy and still died many times. Yeah, that's fair. I don't mind playing games on easy. Like, I'm not somebody who's like, I have to have a challenge. You know what's funny is actually the... I remember you guys playing a bit of Alan Wake, and that's... Or Alan Wake 1, and that is, like, pretty much all I've seen of the game. But I have heard some people say that it can be quite difficult. So my settlement hasn't loaded. I'm afraid I'm gonna end up in the middle of the building. Hello? This should be the settlement office. Parts of it are... Oh. Parts of it are coming through. Collective dwelling? What are you talking about? I think I walked into a building. Where am I? What's going on? My settlement has disappeared. I bet if I run away and then come back, it'll be there. It controls like a 360 game. Yeah. Yeah, fair. I don't care about combat. I just want to experience the story. I sometimes like combat. Oh, there it is. There are games where I enjoy combat, like Control, fantastic. Yeah, there's some times where I'm like, I don't know, I just want to get through a game. And I feel like, especially the first Alan Wake, I'm more like, one, because to me, Alan Wake 1 will be spoopy. I don't do spoopy very well, and to me, it's going to be spoopy. And so I'm like, let's just go through that easy mode, and then we can get to the good stuff. Because I want to play Quantum Break. I've seen a bit of Quantum Break played. And then I love Control so much, so I'd love to replay that, but I don't know. So we might do that soon. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. But anyway, friends, thank you for being here. I hope if you were here collecting drops, hope you got your drops. Let me exit out of this game before my stick drift just takes me off the map. I need to get a new controller. It is so annoying. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do this next week after Twitch drops for No Man's Sky ends. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Try not to work too much. I do have a ton of work to do. We will be back tomorrow to continue Twitch drops. Again, it's new drops every day through Monday, so we'll do that. So I will stream on Labor Day. So if you guys are around, I will be here. But before we go, let me just give a couple thank yous real fast to Mutar. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 3 months. Sassy, thank you for the 70 stream streak. Lorelei, thank you for resubbing with Prime for 5 months. I appreciate it. And Punch Lasers, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for choosing me to bring your community here. Very much appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope whatever you guys are doing this weekend, if you have plans, if you're busy for Labor Day, I hope that you have a good one. Hope it's a fantastic time. I got everything I wanted from the drops. Excellent. We love it. We love to hear it. But yeah, we should be back to Mario. We'll be back to Mario for some more drops. Tomorrow, the Whale Stalker cape is one of the things. And if you don't have that, I think it's a very cool looking cape. So I think you guys should, be here for that. But all right, friends, that is it for us today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and night. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. I forgot to be playing music.